Did you know that the exact same snack you buy in New York could be illegal in London? It's a shocking reality. While the USA allows thousands of additives, dyes, and preservatives in its food supply, the UK and Europe have banned many of them due to serious health concerns ranging from hyperactivity in kids to potential cancer risks. Take a look at your favorite candy or that morning loaf of bread. In America, they're engineered for maximum shelf life and neon bright colors. But in the UK, those same ingredients are seen as toxic. It's the exact same brands, the same logos, but a completely different world of regulations hiding inside the packaging. So, what is the FDA allowing that the British government won't touch? Today, we're sorting through every hidden ingredient banned in the UK but perfectly legal in the USA. This is simply sorted. Level 1. The colors of hyperactivity. In the US, food dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6 are in everything from cereal to salad dressing. But in the UK, these are strictly regulated. Why? Because the Southampton study linked these synthetic dyes to hyperactivity and ADHD in children. While the US FDA says they're safe, UK law requires a warning label that says may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Most UK manufacturers simply removed them to avoid the label, which is why UK Skittles look a lot less vibrant than the ones in America. It's not just about how they look, it's about what they do to the brain. These petroleum-derived chemicals are so controversial that some European countries have moved toward total bans, forcing global brands to use natural extracts like turmeric or beet juice instead. Level 2. Hormonal milk. If you're drinking milk in the US, there's a chance it contains rBGH, a synthetic growth hormone used to make cows produce more milk. The UK, along with the entire European Union and Canada, banned this decades ago. The concern, it's not just about the cow's health. It's about the increased levels of IGF-1, a hormone linked to certain types of cancer in humans. In the UK, dairy is kept as natural as possible, while in the US, efficiency often comes before these specific health cautions. But here's the kicker. In the US, the FDA doesn't even require milk from hormone-treated cows to be labeled differently, leaving consumers in the dark. Meanwhile, critics argue that rBGH leads to painful udder infections in cows, requiring even more antibiotics. It's a cycle of chemical intervention that the UK refuses to enter, prioritizing long-term safety over industrial output. Level 3. The chemical bread. Have you ever wondered why American bread is so incredibly soft? It might be potassium bromate. This chemical is used in the US as a flour improver to strengthen dough and make it rise higher. However, the UK has banned it since 1990. Why? Because it's classified as a category to be carcinogen, meaning it's potentially cancerous. While US bakers argue it bakes out of the final product, the UK isn't taking that risk. When you eat bread in London, it's chemically a very different product than a bun in Los Angeles. The reason for the ban is alarming. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies potassium bromate as a category to be carcinogen. In lab tests, it has been linked to thyroid and kidney tumors. While American commercial bakers argue that the chemical completely bakes out during the heating process, leaving no residue, British regulators aren't willing to gamble with public health. They argue that if even a tiny amount remains due to improper baking times or temperatures, the risk is too high. But it's not just about the cancer risk. This chemical allows for mass production at a speed that traditional baking can't match. In the UK, bakers rely on longer fermentation times and natural enzymes to achieve texture, a process that is healthier but more expensive. Level 4. The Bleach wash. This is the biggest debate in US-UK trade history. In the USA, it's legal to wash raw chicken in a chlorine solution to kill bacteria like salmonella. The UK, however, has a total ban on pathogen reduction treatments. British regulators argue that using a chemical wash allows farms to have lower hygiene standards during the bird's life. They believe in keeping the farm clean from the start, rather than bleaching the problem away at the end. This is why you won't find American chicken on British supermarket shelves. The controversy isn't just about the chlorine itself, but what it represents, a fundamental difference in farming philosophy. In the UK, strict animal welfare and farm-to-fork hygiene standards are the law. British farmers argue that letting in cheap, chlorine-washed US chicken would undercut their business and lower the quality of food on British dinner plates. This issue became so toxic that it actually stalled major trade negotiations between the two nations for years. While the US poultry industry insists their chicken is safe and affordable, the British public remains fiercely protective of their food standards. So, while you can enjoy a chlorine-cleansed bucket of wings in Nashville, you won't find a single one in a supermarket in London. To the UK, some things like the way your food is raised just shouldn't be washed away. From the bread you toast to the milk you pour, the ocean between the US and the UK is filled with chemical differences. Which of these bans surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. We are Simply Sorted. See you in the next level.